If you're planning to take the SHRM CP or SHRM SCP exam during the May through July 2025 testing window, it's best to start preparing at least 6 months in advance to ensure you have ample time to study while balancing work and personal commitments. In today's video, I'm walking you through the timeline I used for SHRM testing and letting you in on the timeline and study plan that worked best for me, allowing me to pass my SHRM Certified Professional exam on my first attempt. Of course, please remember to customize this plan to what works best for you. If you're stronger in one area, you might want to dedicate less study time to that particular area while dedicating more time to an area where you aren't as strong in. Before we jump into today's video, I want to take a moment to thank all of you who have subscribed to the channel. I know about 20% of my viewers are subscribed, so if you haven't subscribed yet but want to receive notifications each time I post a new video, click the subscribe button and toggle the notification bell. The first step is to determine when you want to take the exam within the testing window, early, mid, or late, so you can structure your study timeline accordingly. Next, review SHRM's eligibility requirements on their website to ensure you qualify, and plan to register for the exam as soon as possible. SHRM offers an early bird registration discount, typically ending in mid-February, with the final deadline in early April. Early registration not only saves money, but also helps you commit to a timeline. Before diving into your studies, take a diagnostic pre-test to assess your strengths and weaknesses. This will help you tailor your study plan to focus on areas where you need the most improvement. With registration complete, it's time to gather your study materials. The SHRM learning system is a popular choice, but you may also want to use additional resources such as textbooks, flashcards, and online courses. If you prefer structured learning, consider enrolling in a study group or a prep course, either through SHRM or a third-party provider. If you're interested in a third-party provider, I highly recommend using Exam Edge. Exam Edge specializes in realistic online practice tests with detailed feedback for every question. This means you're not just memorizing answers, you're actually mastering the material, which is key to acing your exam. One of their most popular categories is human resources, offering bundles of 1, 5, 10, or even 15 practice tests for certifications like the SHRM CP and PHR. Personally, I choose the 10 or 15 test bundle. You get more questions for a better rate and even bonus freebies. What sets them apart for me is the unlimited access to unique questions. With over 1,300 for the SHRM CP alone, you'll be well prepared and confident for exam day. If you're interested in Exam Edge, be sure to check out the links below and use the code Shirley10 at checkout for 10% off your order. Happy studying! Once you have your materials, create a study schedule that allows you to study 3 to 4 times per week for 1 to 2 hours per session. This month, start by reviewing fundamental HR competencies such as leadership, business acumen, and ethical practice, along with an overview of the HR profession. By March, your study sessions should become more structured and in-depth. Focus on key HR functional areas like HR strategy, talent acquisition, and learning and development. At this stage, start practicing situational judgment questions, as SHRM exams emphasize real-world HR scenarios rather than memorization. To improve retention, use active study methods such as summarizing key concepts, creating mind maps, and teaching HR principles to others. As you progress, continue to refine your understanding of employee engagement and retention strategies, as these are critical areas covered in the exam. In April, take a full-length practice exam under timed conditions to simulate the real test experience. This will help you identify remaining weak areas that need improvement. Develop strong test-taking strategies, such as managing your time effectively, eliminating incorrect answers, and staying focused under pressure. Pay close attention to complex topics such as compensation, benefits, employment law, and compliance, as these sections can be more challenging. Additionally, review any areas where you struggled on your practice exam and refine your understanding through additional study sessions. Consider attending group discussions or live review sessions to clarify any lingering questions. As you enter the final stretch, continue taking practice exams and aim for a score of 80% or higher before test day. Spend time memorizing key concepts, HR metrics, and employment regulations, as well as familiarizing yourself with SHRM's behavioral and situational models. In the last 2 weeks before your exam, gradually reduce study intensity to avoid burnout. Focus instead on light review and reinforcing confidence in what you already know. Confirm your exam logistics, including test location, if in person, or technology setup, if remote, and ensure you have proper identification and materials ready. On the day of your exam, arrive at the testing center at least 30 minutes early, or, if testing remotely, ensure your system is set up properly ahead of time. During the test, read each question carefully, use the process of elimination, and manage your time wisely to ensure you complete all sections. Most importantly, remember to take your time and do your best. With careful preparation and a strategic approach, you'll be well equipped to pass the SHRM exam and advance your HR career. Preparing for the SHRM exam requires dedication, strategic planning, and consistent effort. By following this 6-month timeline, you'll gradually build a strong foundation in HR principles while sharpening your ability to apply them in real-world scenarios. The key to success lies in sticking to your study plan, using a variety of learning resources, and regularly testing your knowledge through practice exams. As exam day approaches, focus on confidence building and reinforcing key concepts, rather than last-minute cramming. Remember, earning your SHRM certification is not just about passing an exam. It's a career investment that enhances your credibility, expands your professional opportunities, and strengthens your ability to contribute strategically in the HR field. With thorough preparation and a proactive mindset, you'll be well on your way to achieving this milestone. Stay committed, trust your study plan, and go into the exam with confidence. You've got this.